Texas and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout.
Ain't no one. Gonna lob it over.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum. Quiet the crowd, Palmer. The exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump, but that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just
touchdown!
Made me run right into him.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. That's caught. It's Singleton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the stick.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge.
Looking deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Got his man.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tagged out of the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Now adjusting. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Longhorns line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
L2, dude.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle.
Oh my gosh.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown,
I didn't even see him
Texas.
play that
And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
That better?
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Bringing the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the...
Makes a grab deep. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Knight. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Right down the middle.
Gosh.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Finds the tight end. They stop him short.
Golly,
And they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there.
It is
Fourth
bad.
down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Running behind that left side. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, early in this drive, they're staying aggressive. Last play, they had the big completion. On the third snap, they take another shot, just couldn't come up with the completion.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They
This
were
dude
looking for an
sucks. Just
explosive
freaking
play.
giving him
And that's
14
just a play
points.
that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been
Gosh,
dialing up here in
damn
the first half, they've had a lot of
catches.
success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. The Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half.
This guy would have quit if I got up 28-7. I'm not quitting.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
Complete to start this drive. It's a seam wide open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out of the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. Turning on the Jets. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Just need one play, dude. One big play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Manning. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on an incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
These DBs better stay ready because even though they're trailing by a lot in this game, the opponent's not trying to run the ball and bleed the clock. They are still taking shots, so you're going to have to continue to try to make plays back there deep.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Kick is in the air. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. He's looking deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I can't get it.
Here comes the Texas offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Now facing third and short from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Hits the accelerator to the right. Turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas!
I won't play another one.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead.
This is ridiculous. I haven't been beat like this.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
This dude isn't even
chased
that
out of
good.
bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And
I got receivers open for
down
there.
at the 11-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down. Now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up.
35, SMU 7.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throwing right. Caught on the outside, it's Knight. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives them some breathing room. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
I thought he was running to go.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Manning. Quick completion on the out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Longhorns need to pick it up on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. It's complete, trying to get to the sticks. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from offense
played
threatening. Close to the end zone
well
now
at
with a
all.
new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking with the defense.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The 50. And
Oh,
they
you
capitalize
click.
not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Going the other way, and he's got room. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Manning. Safe completion on the screen. He's loose. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And the Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wingo. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live it.
He lobs one high down the left side. Going toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his...
Back-to-back losses at Texas. First time I've been under 500 in this 8 wins. Gotta win 5 straight.
Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Will kick it away to start us off.
About to play the Texas so I can quit playing against them.
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lucas. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab, it's White. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Noles want to move quickly. To the air on second down. Grab near the marker, it's White. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Wants to throw again. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Give to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. Back to pass. It's Manning. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the Longhorns looking to convert on fourth down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The Longhorns will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing forward, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Quick completion on the out route. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Grabbed over the middle. It's White. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warwick start flashing. And oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
What about puzzles? Just playing a little cheesy rank games.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
Subscribe there, K-Dub TV.
First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The give to the back. Find some fresh air. Oh, a lot of space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game.
We got to
shut this down the next time they run.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
I don't have anything to buy.
Now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Manning. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27.
And sticking to the run.
Rank games are
teams that are really good are really stubborn.
I
They
can't
continue
play.
to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
But we're not about spinning
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in here. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
We'll give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh,
put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The throw to the outside is complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. The kickoff bounces. End zone, they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Manning. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Power football with the run. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dope. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Longhorns are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Complete out of the backfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. Extending the play. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, it's been a defensive struggle so far in this game. In the first half, we saw that. And I guess the question is in the second half, can these defenses keep it up? It looks like this one can. Getting a sack there on second down. They're still playing with a tremendous sense of urgency.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And it's caught
You
inside
got
the 30.
it.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Powers through. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. To the air, it's Manning. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They move on top here in the 4th.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down.
They're
not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Looking to scramble. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Just keep slinging it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Grab near the sticks. It's Blackwell. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision decision
All right,
time.
he's gonna
Extra
turn the
point
ball
will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And that critical extra point was good, and we are locked up late.
Set to kick this one.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
With the catch, it's Wingo. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Fights off the defender. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth.
Should I blitz this?
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play.
Oh,
Crosses
yeah.
the 45. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, nice job by the running back. I like he understood that it was 4th and 1. I got to get that first down. And how about the blocking up front, creating a hole, creating some space. Not only did he get the first down, makes the big play, sparks this offense.
They go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
That'll be a big dude.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Pressure coming. It's complete on the right side. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds.
That sucks for him. What? It's kind of lame.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I can't believe it. Freaking cleached out.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. That's reeled in, it's Williams. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Alabama!
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess
he's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to...
There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
he's so good. So
lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but a great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You got to have vision on the quarterback, see it, break it, go get it, give me that INT.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's Miller. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He's going up top. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And here's what I like about this play, man. First thing you do is take away the easy stuff. Make him react, get him outside the pocket, and now you got to catch him. You got to have a plan for a mobile QB when he gets out the pocket. Who's going to pull the trigger, come up, and chase after him? Nice discipline by this defense to get the sack.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now, we got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field. You get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
It's a running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a space. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming.
7, Clemson, 0.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to throw. It's Russell. This time he's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Alabama pushing the tempo. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And it's picked off at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return. What a play by this defense to get the football.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to the ground game on the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Second down, he'll throw it. Now improvising. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Finds his man, it's Randall. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll rush to the line, clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Randall. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Clemson. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Looking for the time with the extra point.
I should already quit.
And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the move at the 30. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Alabama quickly back to the line. Back to throw, it's Russell. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
They'll immediately call timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He puts some heat on that one down the middle.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bama!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking for a man, it's Russell. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown time.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he tacks on the extra point. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the right. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
Man, he almost throws another one. And I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're a non-profit, man, just giving it away. This offense has been reckless. It's been careless. They've got to do a better job of being smart with the football.
Clemson jumps to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To throw, it's Russell. Makes the grab, it's Horton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Looking for a crease to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. At the 45 on his way. Wide open spaces. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Young. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And a big return after the INT
doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big...
It's a seam wide open. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Alabama! He got a step and just dusted the field. Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes a grab down the middle. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Clemson is quick to the line.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
The number 1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeps him. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Russell.
Oh, no.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line.
No way.
Touchdown, Tigers. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the ball's out. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody.
Turning it on. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give as they work on that clock. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Might be looking to run. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
21.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He's taking a deep shot. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run, but now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0.